Okay, phone ran out of space at the spearmint, so we're starting again from there. So spearmint. There's the peppermint, sowed from seed, coming up. Hyssop, some from seed, well, all from seed, just at different times. Some was earlier in the spring, and then some I direct sowed. Okay, corn and squash. Here's potatoes. This is the last bunch of potatoes I'm going to do until time to start planting for fall with pretty potato flowers. Okay, I've got 4 squash back there. Again, I don't know what they are. There is stevia and catnip, chocolate mint. Okay, I think those are lime basil, except for that one. It's a Paul Robeson tomato. And let's see, that one down there. I can't tell if I'm getting it on camera or not. That little one is a cucamelon. Okay, here's the morning glory that's going to stay. Some of that is moonflower. Let's see if it grows better in the tub than it did in the blocks. Okay, so following the blocks. Here I've got birdhouse gourd. I put it in about a week ago, no germination yet. I did a few from the packet earlier in the spring and none of those germinated either, so those just may have been a bad batch of seeds. Look out, Bonnie. Okay. Down here we got cucamelon. They were transplanted. I may come out and pop a couple seeds in there just in case they're not going to grow. I know cucumbers are sensitive to being transplanted. And the same goes for this. These are Armenian white cucumbers, and they're not looking so hot, so I may just pull those out and put new seed right in there. A little bit of morning glory, which will need to come out. Oh, there's chamomile. Alright, these are yellow pear tomatoes. These are the first ones that actually started setting some fruit. I've got more now, but these should be ready first, I think. Got a little catnip down there. And some, I think those are leeks. Back in here, there's my jicama. Okay. These are delicious tomatoes. We got a nice little basil plant back there. Okay, that's a sunflower. It's looking so leggy and spindly, I may pull it out. And then some more leeks back there. Alright, this is my sugar snap peas. You see they are just absolutely glorious. Setting lots of pods for me. They don't look so healthy down at ground level, but you know, that's not as important, is it? Down here, I put in just yesterday some Armenian yard-long cucumbers so that when these peas come out, those will have already gotten established and they can grow on the trellis. Got some flowers down there. I don't remember what I put. That looks like it might be a bachelor's button. Okay, these are Costaludo Genovese. And look how absolutely adorable the little tomatoes are. With all the fluting. We've got some lime basil down there. A little bit of Malabar spinach back there. And one Blauhild that I forgot to pull out. Okay, got teeny tiny little Paul Robesons. They weathered the storm. We got some alyssum, some parsnips, some oregano, and these are bunching onions up here. These are Brads. Look how pretty those little tomatoes are with their stripes. Got some parsley in here, ground cover, mushrooms. Okay, right here I planted this with Malabar spinach to climb. You see those are starting to germinate. And then I planted some red vein sorrel around it to have on the bottom. And those are starting to germinate too. I think that is a sunflower seed planted by a squirrel. Alright, strawberries. This is what's left of my walking onions. I transplanted them and they just all keeled right over and died. So I don't know what I'm going to put in there. Maybe that'll be where I put all my extra lime basil, because I need a lot of that for tea. There is my beautiful firecracker marigold. This is bumblebee. You got some nice fruit down here. Got some dill. I don't know what that is. Could be a melon, could be a squash. We'll just have to wait and see, but it's growing really slow. I may pull it out, I don't know yet. Okay. Now down here in this pot, I thought it'd be really pretty to have coneflowers and brown-eyed Susans. And then once I got them in, I remembered that they won't flower this year, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But I did put around the bottom some little blue flowers. Can't remember what they're called. There's another pretty marigold. This is the only ox heart. The other one died. He's looking pretty healthy. No fruit on him yet, but he's got some good looking flowers up here. There's the bigger ground cherries. And again, I may have to thin that out to just one. I don't know if there's enough room in there for two. And a little pot of stevia. I might have to trim that back, see if it gets all nice and bushy for me, and dry out what I pick. And then here is last year's cherry. You see I got some good fruit coming on there. Looking good. And down here I have lemon balm. And there's another one of those little random squashy melony things that just keep popping up. I don't know what those are. Alright, and you can see that since I made the first video, I came out here and I tied up all the tomatoes that were damaged from the storm. The only one that I was really worried about is this one. That's a Costaludo Genovese. Yeah, and there's where it had the broken branch. I just put it up so that it was nice and firmly, together just by gravity, and then I bound it up real well with some tulle and then tied the whole thing up there. Alright, I think we've seen everything. We'll go around again in another week and look and see what we got.